After the rigours of the Giro Rosa, the UCI Women's World Tour moved to France for La Course by Le Tour de France. Like last year, the race took place in the Alps. The 112.5 kilometres started in Annecy, the peloton assembling in the summer sun at the same start location as the men's Tour de France stage. The women were presented to the fans on the shores of the beautiful lake. One of the race favourites, Anna van der Breggen, making her way from the podium to the race start, arriving just ahead of Giro winner ANNEMIEK van Vleuten, who shared the favourite status.
So we've been a sponsor in cycling, in men's cycling for years, and we thought it was really important in our world of today to be also a sponsor of women cycling. And so it's very important to be here today to show that we want more visibility for women cycling, better events, and that they are able to do the same type of event that the men do.
Getting more and more fit, you know. So shape is looking good. No, I mean it will be fine. Of course, you know, we'll have maybe some sore legs, but it's the same for almost everyone. Of course, there'll come some fresh riders in, but it will be fine, and we just need to deal with the pain.
Yeah, the other girls are still really good in shape. We have one fresh rider, which is also nice, and we for sure want to make a hard race here. And yeah, maybe then there's a group away. We hope actually for that, and that should be really interesting for us when there are some riders up front already.
I can tell you I'm not recovered. One day is not enough, but yeah, almost everyone has the same. So. Yeah, we have a fresh rider, which is really nice. So we work for Anna today.
The neutralised start of the race rolled along next to the lake before the real action got underway. With Anna van der Breggen safe in the bunch, her Boels Dolmans team took responsibility to lead the race as it headed into the hills and the 4 climbs which made up the day. Early on, 4 women escaped up the road, and it was United Healthcare's Leah Thomas who was last to be caught, her exploits earning her the title of most aggressive rider. She was caught after an audacious attack from CECILIE LUDWIG on the penultimate climb, the Col de Rome. The young Danish rider built a lead of over 1 minute, while behind the attacks began to fire from the bunch. Amanda Spratt was first to go but was soon brought back, and a small and very elite group counter-attacked, forming the winning group. Ludwig's teammate Ashley Moorman-Pasio sat behind Anna van der Breggen and Lucinda Brand, while Van Vleuten led the group, attempting to bring the leader back. The race was so high, Brand was dropped from the group, and the remaining trio were set to battle for the victory. With Ludwig in their sights, the catch was inevitable, and her lead was slowly brought down under the pressure of world time trial champion Van Vleuten. However, the moment the Danish rider was caught, her teammate Moorman-Pasio launched a stinging attack off the front. She, though, was not strong enough, slowly being dropped, and it was Van der Breggen who led the race as they approached the top of the final mountain, the Col de Colombière. Despite her lead at the top of the col, behind her Van Vleuten worked very hard to maintain contact, grinding her way through the crowds, keeping the leader in sight at all times. On the descent to the finish, in Le Grand Pont Nord, she worked equally hard, riding on the limit, never allowing Van der Breggen to build a clear advantage. And as they came into the home straight, the gap was well within 10 seconds, as Van Vleuten gave everything she could to bring her compatriot back. With only 25 metres to go, Van Vleuten finally caught Van der Breggen, taking one of the most memorable victories at this truly brilliant race. South African Moorman-Pasio's brave ride was rewarded with 3rd place.
I decided to chase the girl down that was in front because Boels didn't want to chase, and felt like if we both do nothing, then if we're going to start to look at each other, she will win the race. So like, okay, I just go, I felt strong in the Giro and I just go hard on the climb. But yeah, Anna took a good opportunity to go with 1K to go and I could not follow her. So then I thought, oh, it will be very hard. But also saw that the gap did not become bigger. So I kept on giving everything, and from the top in the descent until the finish line. It was epic. It was epic on the climb, and I also never suffered so much in the descent. Tried to go back on her, and unbelievable. With 300 meters to go, I thought I become second.
I didn't do that much road races, so I was going out quite fast with my energy, I mean. So it was hard at the end, yeah. But I didn't expect that this little last climb was that hard. But it's just coming down from a downhill and then going up again is a strange feeling. So I tried to stand, but I couldn't stand anymore. So it was empty and it was just 5 meters too far. I try to do my best in races. Maybe I don't do every race, but I'm happy to still wear the purple. I like the color.
Oh, it's crazy, you know, it's just like being there out on the, we just did a perfect job as a team, and you know, after 10 hot days in the Giro, having one rest day, driving the whole night, arriving in the middle of the night, you know, looking at the course, having and then today having the best day of my life. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm so happy. And you know, we just showed how good women's cycling is. I mean, this is crazy. People out there should watch more women's cycling, please.
Ludwig's valiant breakthrough ride brought her 4th place, while American Katie Hall followed her Tour of California success with 7th. Anna van der Breggen continues to lead the UCI Women's World Tour individual classification, though Van Vleuten's exceptional July sees her closing in on the top spot. Mormon Passio is also on the rise, finishing this block of racing in 4th. As she's done all year, Sofia Bertizzolo keeps her commanding lead in the youth standings. 12th for Nikola Noskova was enough to move her into 8th, while Maria Novolskaya moved to 7th.